Welcome back to what may be the last episode of this game. I made that awkward. Of course I did.
Where could he be?
Where, oh, where could our little Gip be? Where, oh, where did he go? Alright, so let's go ahead and check out a Sydney. Our Sidner base. Sidner database.
New email.
New email. New email. So, results of the
Mixed
search.
blood distills gold. Mixing blood to create the elixir of life. The Philosopher's Stone. Montreux and his pals are into some weird blood cult thing. I think they're the vampires.
Well, yeah, they're the vampires. And we also got a... Do we have anything that we need to put in the computer? No. We have Estelle's print. I think there's something else we're supposed to do in here. Yes, we are. So we need to go suspects open. Is it this one? And then link.
Working.
Oh, that noise.
Estelle. She was the one who left Le Serpent Rouge?
She's the one who left La Serpent Rouge. And now we need to figure out why she did that. So I guess we know we need to go talk to. We need to go talk to Estelle? Maybe? See if we can find her. Well, she's right there. I believe first that there's something else that we need to do. Pretty sure. Let me go out here real quick. See if I was correct. And I was! Yeah, I was about to say, you're not gonna go sit down this time, buddy. We need to follow you. But we need to do it very cautiously. Like this cautiously. Turn the corner. Turn the corner, Grace. Turn the corner. He doesn't see you right behind him. We shall wait. And then we shall turn the corner.
Please.
The reverence is not for you.
I know that.
You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No, the signs are ambiguous. We won't know for certain until he's old enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway. And it may be enough.
Of course, we must stop them.
How? You have been watching Mr. Knight?
Yes, you were right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this, and the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you, I will not foretell the outcome, but the forces arrayed below will be terrible.
He will not be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
Very well. Till then.
But I like how nobody see. Oh, they didn't see her. Everybody's periphery is blind, and probably I guess their just vision is blind. Periphery has nothing to do with it.
Oh my god, what is going on?
I know, Grace. What is going on? We need to find out. Let us go. Hey there, buddy. Can we have a chat? We can catch up to you. Can we have a chat? He's gonna go in. Well, we should have a chat with Mr. Baza. Wondering if we should do it now or not, though. Since Estelle is here, Grace, where are you going? What are you doing? I am the puppet master. Go over here and talk to Estelle real quick. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Talk. Miss Estelle, we have some questions for you.
Estelle, I've been meaning to ask, you didn't lose this, did you?
Le Serpent Rouge? What? But that's not the one that... Where did you get it?
Don't you know?
Why should I? May I see it again?
No. You left this riddle for me just like you left the book and all those notes, didn't you?
What on earth are you talking about? Look, will you show me your copy? We have a copy too, you see, but we haven't made much headway. Yours looks quite different. Please, Grace. Please.
I'll think about it.
But her print was on the thing.
I heard Lady Howard mention some Egyptian artifacts that were found here.
I don't know what you mean.
All right. I'll show you my copy of Le Serpent Rouge if you tell me. But it better be good.
Come up to my room.
Her neck.
Lily's having a bath. Oh, she's been so distraught lately. She hasn't been in the mood to talk about the mystery. Dr. Wen found these objects when he was digging here 20 years ago. He became convinced that the Wren mystery was deeply tied with Egyptology. He believes there's a seed of alien wisdom buried here, a seed similar to that planted in Egypt.
Huh. So, where did Dr. Wen find these artifacts anyway?
On the back of Mount Cardew, in a cave. He said it headed off into further caverns, but he never got the chance to explore them before his accident.
His accident?
Yes. Didn't you know?
Oh my.
That cave is on private land now. Not that it matters. It was just one of the many storage caves of the Atlanteans. The seed itself is the real treasure. It was placed based on cosmic alien logic. Unfortunately, Dr. Wen's latest calculations still seem to be a bit off.
I'm not surprised. That cosmic alien logic's a bitch. Can I just look at the pictures, please?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
What's this?
Dr. Wen never identified it. Odd, isn't it?
Can I borrow this photograph? I promise I'll get it back to you.
In exchange for Le Serpent Rouge?
Deal. I better go. Good luck, Estelle.
Thank you, Grace. Of course, I wish you the same.
Yeah, too bad we've already figured that out. Now, which room? Baza was in the one next to ours, so he's 27. Hey, buddy. Can I talk to you for a minute?
I think it's time we had a talk, Mr. Baza. You left that copy of Le Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
I don't get it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves adepts of the Holy Blood, but they are vampires, pure and simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
If you are to understand what we're up against, you must know the whole story. Listen. The secret brotherhood are the weavers of the bloodline. It is a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kenaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000 years ago was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound. They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed. So the Brotherhood used their influence and a bit of magic to convince the current heir, Joseph, to marry his betrothed before the date prescribed by Jewish tradition. Mary conceived. The signs for the birth were auspicious, a conjunction of two planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success. But the Jewish king, Herod, heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there, tutored in the ways of the infinite.
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kenaya?
Oh yes, he was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
Wow.
But he was also a Jew. Jesus insisted on studying the Torah, learning his heritage. As he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition, and yet who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to Jerusalem. A few of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
What about the vampires? Where do they come in?
I will try to explain. You see, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves. Of course, such things were taboo, and when these rumors surfaced among the initiates, they were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in Egypt, there was a young initiate who envied his strange abilities. He began to whisper to his friends that to truly serve the Kenosh Kenaya, the priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kenaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, He could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
So what happened with the young initiate?
His name was Sine, and one of the boys he persuaded was Ali, son of the Brotherhood's headmaster. Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of living with him forever. Fortunately, he approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sine and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained, having repented his ignorance. But Sine and his followers didn't give up. Sine grew bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sine. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
So Sine's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. They'd missed the window of Osiris, but they survived to have descendants.
Now the window is open again.
Yes,
Is the baby, Charlie, the Kanosh Kanaya?
we do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the Adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
They've been mixing the blood as you have, but in their own bodies.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for so many generations that they have changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs. Even so, they are strong. The Brotherhood does not taste of the forbidden fruit. They're no match for the Adepts anymore. And the baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreux will be king of the world, Rex Mundi incarnate.
God. It's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We have quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
Well, we are going to meet in the room, and I don't think I'm going to be able to end this in 12 minutes, but I guess we can see where it goes. We just got a lot of exhibition. That's not the word I'm looking for. A lot of story. I forget. The word's not coming to my brain. Anyway, we got a lot of that. So, let me save it real quick, and we'll continue going for at least another 5 minutes, if it's not the whole 30. Give me just a second.
Chased me for miles. Good thing I had the Harley.
God is good.
Yeah, vanity works too.
It's time we talked about the temple. We must reach the Holy of Holies before midnight.
The temple?
I've been trying to tell you. Sydney helped me find it.
There will be traps to keep out the uninitiated.
He means those who are not initiated into the mysteries.
Gabe's read a lot of mysteries, haven't you, bud?
No, my friend. The hermetical mysteries. This is why Mesme must go with you. I would go, but I dare not risk it while the adepts are down there.
I'd like to go.
I was hoping you would stay here with me, Grace. We can use Mesme's radio to stay in contact with the others. They may need some of your computer expertise.
But...
3. 3 is the number that will best protect the group. Myself, Gabriel, and I believe Mr. Mosley is a trained police officer?
Hell yeah, I'll go. I got a gun in my room. But, there aren't really any vampires down there. Are there?
A few. If I know Montreux, he will admit only his most trusted allies tonight. For such a prize as the baby, he might be challenged. His kind are not known for their loyalty.
Yikes.
what about the treasure?
God willing, we must remove it to safer keeping.
Wait a minute. This is about the kid. I'm not putting my butt on the line so you guys can get rich.
It's not what you think.
I assure you, the baby is the first priority for us all.
Just don't get too far ahead of me, bucko. Now let's see that map.
Where is this thing?
We are very close.
She said it was... Yep, she was right.
Whoa.
Here goes nothing.
Be careful.
Good going, Gabe. Good going.
Was that really necessary?
Stop whining. Look at this place.
Wait. Everything here could be a trap.
What? You want to lead?
No, just be wary. Mosley and I will follow.
Sounds good to me.
Great.
So, we have a first. This is gonna suck, having to look at this thing through here. We've got our first puzzle. And I'm gonna save it real quick, so I don't have to go through all that again if I mess up this puzzle. Alright, well let's talk to Mr. Man here and see if he knows anything about what we're doing.
I don't think this is the time for gabbing.
Well, alright then, well, let's... Oh, okay.
We're in this big room. The floor reminds me of the floor in the church. Black and white tiles. Mean anything to you?
Yes! It's a chessboard!
Okay. Thanks for that. Can I... No, I want to tilt. There we go.
I have to get across that floor and over to one of those doors somehow. Those might have something to do with the shapes on Grace's map.
Do we have a map? I don't see a map. But there's only one thing here that's lit up, so I'm assuming we have to get there. And we're going to have to... Alright, I think I get the gist of what we're supposed to be doing here. So can we...
There's a pattern of sword tiles on the board.
There's also a pattern of these.
Any more tidbits on the chessboard thing?
How big is it?
I'm about the size of a playing piece in relation to it.
Then maybe you should act like one.
Then maybe we should act like one. But I think we will actually start this next time, just so I have enough time to add in, like, don't want to go through all this and then have it end, and then, you know, it's only like 2 minutes, so when we come back, we will have the finale, I think, because we're getting close to the end. I'm remembering some of the puzzles. There's this one, another one, I think, and then this thing where I know I'm going to fail at least once or twice. Anyway, we'll do those, and then we'll see the ending. So till then, y'all take care, and of course, have a good one.